What's going on? How are you guys tonight? We're gonna do a Toyota Corolla, what's going on in the world discussion tonight. Basically anything new, see what's happening. Um, how are you guys? We're live on Instagram as well. So if you guys have any questions or anything you guys would like to talk about, just let me know. It seems like things are getting more and more and more discouraging as I was just reading an article before the live stream that said LA County planning on extending things until July or another 2 or 3 months, and I don't really know what to say at this point. I think if people are so brainwashed that they're going to stay inside for another 2 or 3 months, we are completely screwed. We are completely screwed. What do you guys believe in the QAnon bullshit? I don't really believe in it, mainly because of all the Wi-Fi infrastructure that they set up. Did you see the pedometers they're planning to put on children? What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't see that. Police question you, tell them they do not have a suspected crime. Yeah, exactly. No, the police are not allowed to stop you unless they have reasonable suspicion that you committed a crime. So you don't have to talk to them at all. Carnivore. But what's going on? How are you guys today? I wanted to do like as much as I'd like to do something different, like nutrition based or carnivore diet based. This is all you guys seem to want to talk about, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. The Instagram live stream is really laggy, so I'm just gonna end it. If you guys want to join me on YouTube, it's Frank Tufano on YouTube. I'll have to figure out what's up with my phone connection lately. It hasn't been working, so we'll just be live on YouTube right now. I don't really know. Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to see if birds start dying. I see none. People have been telling me that the birds have been dying, and then people have been telling me that there have been dead bees as well. But I'm not really sure if everything's on I'm not really sure if everything's on. What? Are we live right now? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. Is this the right? Okay, no, we should be live. Just give me 1 second. I just have to bring the chat back up, guys. But I'm not really. 5G raises testosterone, if only. We're gonna get blocked for saying the 5 grams word. Have you seen the videos of the cops entering the guy's house in Canada? Yeah, I did see that, but I didn't get the full story on that. Did you guys watch that? You guys watched the video on? There was like a cop and a cop like entered a house, and the family, and they were talking to them. They were trying to take them away or something. They're throttling internet speeds as an excuse to install 5 grams. That's very likely what they're doing. Pedometers on children to test attentiveness, designed by the Gates Foundation, of course. That's ridiculous. Literally gonna Bluetooth kids and completely blast them and brainwash them all day. Might this be just a rehearsal for the real oppression they're about to unleash in a couple years? It's hard to say, because if they try like planning this for another few months, like how much are they going to test the population before people start just ignoring them? I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if enough people have the balls to step up and be like, okay, we're not staying inside for another 3 months. I think it's I just don't understand how people I think people are going to go crazy. They realize they lost their jobs. They're not making money anymore. The economy is never going to go the same. It's absolutely ridiculous that all of these these businesses can operate. Like McDonald's can stay open, but my restaurant can't stay open. It's stupid. If McDonald's can stay open, if Target can stay open, then everything can stay open. It's so obvious. They're just trying to take down the middle class completely and all businesses that are not Mason owned. Oh, guys, I think that the super chats are working. If you guys want to, if you guys are interested in having your question read on stream or whatever, the super chats should be up because we got monetized. What's going on with your home gym? I think we're going to return all of the equipment to that company, and then I'm going to buy another gym setup. I think either way, I'm going to get the gym equipment. I don't really care. I might as well stick to the bodybuilding stuff for now. On the off chance that the world does get back to normal sometime next year, at least I'm committed and I did it and I'm ready. This is the thing. I've already committed 7.5, 8 months to this fitness transformation. And I was supposed to be done with it, and I was supposed to do like the routine video and be selling you guys a routine and be doing fitness consultations and making more money right now to fund my farm. That's what I was supposed to be doing. With all this nonsense that happens in the world right now, I can't sell a fitness routine because all the gyms are fucking closed. People don't even have access to food. So, I mean, if shit starts hitting the fan later this year, what do I do? Like, see what happens. Liberals are too brainwashed. This might just be a test run. I don't know. I mean, it's one hell of a test run. If this is the test run, then what are they going to actually do? Everyone believes in this bullshit. I think this was meant to be a rehearsal, but it probably went better than they planned. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this went so well that they might just roll with it. You can't sell me a routine if I have no money. That's another point. Should we be buying freezers to store animal products? How long can the power might go out, so I don't know if a freezer is a good idea. Gauge it as you go. I mean, it's not like I exactly have stuff to do right now. Like, I have an hour or two per day to work out. Neil deGrasse Tyson told you all on TV this is a test run. But when do they plan on doing it? 1/5 of America lost their job. It's probably higher than that. Ideal copper to zinc ratio. I spoke about that in my iron overload videos and stuff. I would definitely check that out. I mean, if I had a farm, if I was running something, if I had I could be spending my time doing other things and focusing on the businesses instead of focusing on lifting weights. Spend a lot of time eating food, cooking. Salt and jars dehydrator. Yeah, you have to jar the meat, preserve the meat. What do you think about all the mayhem in the fitness industry? John Meadows heart attack, Connor Murphy breakdown, Luke Sando suicide. I mean, I kind of follow the fitness industry, but I didn't hear about any of that stuff this week. I saw the Connor Murphy breakdown video on Kenny KO's channel. I didn't watch it. I saw it. I didn't even know who Connor Murphy was. I know who John Meadows is. I didn't hear he had a heart attack. Luke Sando. I knew who Luke Sando was. I just didn't. I mean, I haven't really been following it recently. But he committed you saying he committed suicide? I don't really know. My grandma gave me eggs from the chickens, but the thought of them grosses me out. The eclipse, aka the Corolla, comes on December 14th, 2020. Christmas will be canceled. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, I don't want to know what the game plan is. It went well, but not like they would want. Do you think that the video today will be taken down? Do you think that Obamagate trending? I don't think the video is going to be taken down. The Obamagate stuff? I don't know, guys. Guys, the point is they have this. Here's the thing. You guys can talk about this QAnon bullshit all you want. They're killing kids with radiation right now. They're literally killing kids with radiation poisoning. And the public is so brainwashed and stupid They don't acknowledge it's radiation poisoning. President of Tanzania tested the Corolla on goats and some fruit, and they tested positive. I was thinking about doing a video on that. I don't know if I should. Basically, we know the test is bullshit, but good luck convincing people of that. I just really don't understand that someone can be so brainwashed that they can be presented with literally 15 counter arguments to the mainstream media, and they still just watch the mainstream media. Did you create that video today? No, I didn't. It was basically a video from another channel that I liked. I've just been, like, some days I've just been so exhausted that I just don't want to film a video myself. And I'm just like reposting other stuff. I've done that like once a week. The sheep will believe there's a disease in schools, sadly. Yeah, I'm going to try to hand out flyers and make people aware of it. But it's absolutely ridiculous that it's going to be ridiculous. They can literally kill people's children and they won't realize what's going on. That's how evil these people are. Have you seen the video about the cop speaking out, just controlled opposition? Yeah. It's a very sad world. Vlog this week? I should have done a vlog this week. I've just been really, really tired. Like, I was supposed to film a vlog yesterday. I just didn't want to carry my camera around. I bought a smaller vlog camera, but the smaller vlog camera had like a clicking issue. There's a clicking issue with the smaller vlog camera, so I stopped using it. People will get desperate and will end up doing anything for food or money, like being a contact tracer. Yeah. It's not hard to believe people can be brainwashed. We've been raised to reject reason and critical thinking and accept perceived experts to run our decisions. When is my what was I gonna check on my my other camera? I gotta see if maybe I'll buy a smaller camera. It's just a pain in the ass to carry my big camera around and film with it. Can I get enough magnesium from salmon roe? You likely have to supplement magnesium. Anyone that gets a large amount of views is completely controlled opposition. The most channels are so, like, my channel is so heavily censored. I'm getting like barely any views. It is discouraging, but I got my first order from Frankie's the other day. Been eating insanely awesome thick New York strip. Hey Mike, I'm glad you enjoy the meat. My hair looked good when I got out of the shower, but now like the back is like clumping up. They've always been poisoning the food and the water supply to destroy our critical thinking skills. Why you're always tired? Because I'm working too much and my sleep schedule's way off. The cop is not a shill. Other cops will follow suit. I mean, the county police places and the police stations are where they're installing cell towers, it seems. So you can't go to this. You're not going to be able to go to a police station and deface and take down a cell tower. Can you lose? I didn't watch the cop video, guys, so I don't know what you're talking about. Is it true ascorbic acid depletes copper? I heard the best source of vitamin C is camu camu. I'm writing a script for a vitamin C video. I haven't finished it yet. There's a lot of contradictory information on whole food vitamin C versus ascorbic acid. What I've been reading so far, I think ascorbic acid is fine, but I have to double check. I don't think that there's a downside to ascorbic acid besides that it's a highly processed food, usually made from something not so good. Vitamin C binds to copper, so you want to make sure you're getting a lot of copper in your diet too. Do we know what they want to kill? Do you know why they want to kill kids with the 5 grams other than the Moloch stuff? I'm trying to convince people, but they don't believe me when I say that. It's very simple. There's a depopulation agenda, and these people believe in sacrificing kids. It's very simple. If they don't believe it, that's fine. But when kids start getting sick and dropping dead, what's more believable? That there's another mysterious illness, How is that more believable than they're blasting kids with radiation? I don't really. To the average person, it's kind of stupid. They believe in some made up invisible illness that other people aren't getting sick from outside of schools. It's ridiculous. Megadose vitamin C depletes copper. I mean, I think if you just supplement, I don't really know. I mean, I think if you just supplement copper, you should be fine. I mean, if you're taking like a high dose copper supplement, like 4 to 6 milligrams per day, the vitamin C wouldn't deplete it, right? So what happened with the fitness equipment? I mean, I'm basically waiting for the quarantine to be lifted so these guys can come pick up the equipment and I can get my refund. And then I'm going to buy some other equipment. Hey, Ruben, what's going on? Cutting out dairy for 6 weeks to try to resolve my dandruff issues. Do you have any other recommendations to help with dandruff? I mean, I do consultations via frank-stefano.com. If you guys want to ask like an in-depth nutrition question, just leave a super chat. If the question's quick, I can answer it or refer you to a video. Yeah, and the kids that don't drop dead will end up becoming brain dead, non-critical thinking zombies, so it's a win-win for the people in charge. It's, you know, it's usually what comes up is the discussion, okay, do these people deserve to be blasted with radiation and destroyed? Of course they don't, but is it a hopeless effort to try to convince people that they're being radiated? Is it a hopeless effort? They also get kids pregnant and then make the kids have abortions and then make the kids eat the what? Hey Frank, I'm fasting because of Ramadan. Any tips I can take with me for more health benefits? As I'm eating a lot of meat 2 times a week when I can. I have a couple videos on fasting that you should definitely watch. HR 6666. If you test positive, you're taken from your home by force for quarantine. How do they test you though? You can refuse the test, right? I'm seeing 5 grams towers all over in northern New Jersey. High dosing vitamin C can cause copper to be released from the bloodstream and cause unpleasant side effects. Released into the bloodstream. Where would copper be released into the bloodstream from? I mean, the vegan diet in general is kind of a way too. The vegan diet is destroying people's fertility, causing tons of. I wonder how many miscarriages have been caused by lack of animal foods. It's probably millions and millions and millions and millions. More pemmican on the way. We're gonna try to make some pemmican. We're gonna try to get a large amount of product to make a lot of pemmican to sell you guys. I think we're gonna try to do a giant batch of like 1,000 or 2,000 pounds of pemmican. Cheese for vitamin K2. I have a video on cheese that you can watch. I might do an updated video on K2 content of different cheeses. That's on my list of things to do. I put aluminum mesh on my walls and instantly got a migraine. Am I doing something wrong? Yeah, you created a metal box and you're probably blasting yourself with a radiation source inside the room. And if you make a metal box, it has to be grounded too. Hey, Frank. 6666 coincidence creepy. It's funny because I was on Reddit yesterday and someone made like, oh, well, the bill is named 6666. All the conspiracy nuts are gonna go crazy. Like, are you fucking retarded? If you're not going crazy, you should be you're the conspiracy idiot. The bill is named 6666. It goes to show how stupid people are. Oh, it's just a number, bro. You fucking unbelievable. There's another clip I saw. There was like a guy from the movie Contagion, was also the CNN newscaster saying the same thing. They test you with a minimally invasive 6-inch Q-tip up your nose. Yeah, they probably just need to take. They're literally. I'm telling you what they're gonna do. I've told you guys. They're gonna test. I've told you what they're gonna do in the testing video. They're getting people sick by giving them infected swabs, And then if they come into your house, they give you an infected swab and they say you're sick. They take you to a camp and they blast you with radiation until you die, so that they can make believe there's an illness. Also 6 feet apart. Groups less than 6. 6 months left to live. What's the 6 month left to live? Hi, the flyers are a great idea. I think I'll translate them into German and spread them around if you don't mind. Yeah, the updated flyer yesterday is pretty good. I'm gonna add a couple more things to it. I'm make that text I said that they're saying, oh, there's an unknown illness linked to COVID. I'm gonna make the text be like a little more clear on what they've been saying in the news, and I'm also gonna add Bluetooth to the Wi-Fi device part. On April 30th, they literally admitted the tests were contaminated. What the fuck? That's the thing. These people, their thing is they're gonna tell you that they're corrupt and they're evil and they're cruel. They're gonna tell you the tests are. They literally told people the tests were contaminated, and people were so stupid and brainwashed they still went to get tested and they still believe in it. That means they're giving up their free will and they want it to happen. That's basically what's happening. Government equals how obvious can we make it? How far can we push the sheep to talk trash to awake the people? The more we can, the more stupid the sheep become, ruining it for the awake people. It is kind of funny. It's like the government is just fucking with the awake people by making the sheep stupider and stupider. It's like every single day the sheep are justifying something else using the Toyota Corolla. Did you hear having a good tan is now illegal because it proves you went outside? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. People are eating junk and getting blasted with Wi-Fi 24/7. And then they get angry if there isn't a 6 foot distance. It's ridiculous. You know what's funny? It's like, why do you care if I'm wearing a mask or not? If you're wearing a mask, I'm the one that's going to get sick, right? One of my family members got tested and passed away 4 days later. They're killing us. Yep. Literally killing people. If you go into the medical system, they're going to kill you. They're going to kill you. The only people that are dying from this virus, I got to do a video on it. The only people that are dying are people that got tested or that went into hospitals. No one is dying on their own. People aren't dying on the street. People aren't dying in their homes. They're dying in hospitals. What does that say? You think about doctors saying putting the body on ventilators gives the body a reason to quit working because the machine does it for you. The body needs oxygen and CO2, and basically ventilators are very bad for the lungs. Saw a woman alone in her car with a mask today. Oh, dude, women are probably, not to be offensive, but women are generally more susceptible to the brainwashing than men are. You don't even know that the mask is also to protect others. So if I'm not wearing a mask and they're wearing a mask, how would I give them the virus if they're wearing a mask? Also, am I wearing a mask just so other people can't wear the mask? That's kind of faulty logic, isn't it? People are dying in their homes. Why do you lie? I haven't seen any reports of people dying in their homes. It's only hospitals. And if they die in their homes, it's not from the Toyota Corolla. Well, what's the cause? How do they die from the Toyota Corolla? What kills them? What kills them? Nothing. They're getting suffocated to death on ventilators. What about the 6 or 7 kids that got sick in New York and one died? I did a video on that on Saturday. Watch that video. Can't you get it through the eye sockets? They actually said a few months ago that the masks don't protect you, and then they changed the story. They changed the story. They said, okay, well, no, you can transmit it through your eyes, but now, no, masks are fine. They changed the story for some reason. I don't know why they did that. People are starting to get sick just from the quarantine. Yeah, my parents are coughing now. I think people are experiencing severe breathing episodes. That's the Wi-Fi. The radiation poisoning. No. That was it was a big thing like 3 months ago, and people just forget. It's like people are brainwashed and they have short-term memory, so they can just change the story every day if they want. Leads to heart attack. This is literally just. This is very. It's confusing because, the Toyota Corolla is a real infection, but people aren't dying from it. People are dying from radiation poisoning, and they're saying it's that. Two different things. Judy Makovitz, to my understanding, is a shill, another controlled opposition person. Oh, no, I didn't see that, Jose. Do you believe that cats can give you the disease? It's all ridiculous. It's like the tigers at the Bronx Zoo. It's all I just can't even talk about this anymore. It's just so aggravating. It's just so aggravating and aggravating and aggravating. I've been getting really bad insomnia these couple days, legit getting problems, and I saw a new 5 grams Wi-Fi connection on my phone that is from my neighbors, not kidding. Yeah, why don't you go to your neighbors and ask them if they've had a hard time sleeping since they installed the new Wi-Fi. I don't know how they're going to do it because literally no one's going to be able to sleep. You install this new Wi-Fi infrastructure, people won't be able to sleep. You can't get across species virus slaves? No, it's stupid. No one understands everything. They think it's just thing where if you look at someone, you get sick and die. It's all a cover-up for 5 grams. That's what it is. And the special interest influencers are very clever in saying, oh, Toyota Corolla is not 5 grams. You're right. It's not, but people are dying from the Wi-Fi and they're blaming it on that. So how do you word that? Technically it is. But wording it like that would be incorrect. The mask argument is as stupid as the injection argument. Supposedly everyone needs to take the vaccine to make sure others are safe. It's ridiculous once you understand what a vaccine actually is. Past 2 months, I've been sleeping like 3 hours a night, extremely exhausted, but can't fall asleep. Yep, that's Wi-Fi. No one's going to be able to sleep. They're ramping the Wi-Fi up. I'm curious what's going to happen. I wonder if they're going to lift up the quarantine soon. I wonder if they're going to try to lock people up most of the summer. And then they're going to send. It's going to be scary when they're going to send kids back to school, and kids are going to start dying. Then I'm really going to lose it. People are having their immune system health suppressed via multiple avenues, including mass fear, avoiding sun, restricting their breathing. Yep, it's all a combination of things to make people sick. The Corolla is a disguise for the symptoms caused by the Wi-Fi. I've been saying this for weeks. Isn't that the idea? They want us to be zombies? That's the goal, yeah. How can you think 187 countries are in on a conspiracy? Because 187 countries are working towards a one world government. How do you think why do you think 187 countries conveniently work together to shut down the world? You would think at least one of them would have opposed, wouldn't you? Don't you think at least 1 or 2 countries would have opposed shutting down the world? Seems a little suspicious how all these countries are working together to destroy the world. Might it be that all of these rulers are, in the same elite club together? People don't get the flu injection every year, and it's just all, again, it's always back to people are stupid, they're brainwashed. What do we do about it? I had what I thought was a stomach flu like early April, and even now I wake up every morning this past few months feeling awful. That's the Wi-Fi. Pretty soon insomnia is going to be a COVID symptom. It's just ridiculous what the media is doing to scare us and control us. Yep. It's going to happen. it's already there's no point in really bothering with trying to pinpoint this to radiation poisoning anymore, because we know it is already. We know they've killed children with radiation poisoning last weekend. We've covered those videos the past few days. We've talked about how they're already killing children. And as soon as they put a symptom, oh, it causes insomnia now. People believe if it turns you fucking blue. There are new symptoms every week. Radiation poisoning. It's all radiation poisoning. I feel awful because I can no longer lift weights. Yeah, no, it's fatigue. You're going to be tired. You're not going to be able to sleep. You see the video I sent you of the Italian leader in parliament? I think I did, yeah. Probably more controlled opposition bullshit. The Simpsons house cat flu. The Simpsons has a lot of predictive programming. My skin starts tingling, burning when I'm outside for 20-30 minutes, and it makes me so damn paranoid. Yeah, I'd be curious to what the levels are, how high they're turning the frequencies of some of these devices. How do these people believe it has all of these symptoms? I don't really know. I don't get it. It's actually ridiculous. Like, how do you believe that? How do you believe that that this mysterious illness that's locked us inside can cause that? It's suddenly changing. It's changing day by day. How are there new symptoms? How are there new symptoms every day? There's no people will never understand the science. And the fear mongering has people so brainwashed, because what'll happen is they'll media blitz hundreds of articles. Oh, now Toyota Corolla causes insomnia. And you could have a million guys make YouTube videos explaining a VIRUS is a protein. It does this and that. It cannot physically. You can go into the metabolic pathways and the science and explain why this is all bullshit and nonsense, but people won't listen to that because they have the IQ of a dead fucking rat and they want to take the easy way out and listen to the modern media. Does your face absorb whatever we put in it onto our bloodstream? Different things are soluble, other things are not. Did you hear that Los Angeles is locked down for 3 more months? There's no way that's going to fly. There's no way that's going to fly. There's no way they're going to lock down people for 3 more months in LA County. Real estate, people are going to move out. Everything's going to crash. It's going to be bad. Same thing in New York. If they announce that New York is closed for 3 more months, people are fucking leaving New York. Real estate's going to crash. It's all fucked. How can they make a vaccine for something that changes so often? You tell me. Exactly, Frankie. I said, how can the virus change every day? And my family just says, oh, it's a new strain. It's like the modern media is addictive and corrodes our brains. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They just leave whatever it says. They'll believe whatever the modern media says. Gyms here are closed till September 1st. Elon Musk has left California already. If gyms are closed till September, if they delay this stuff until late summer, August, then they're just going to they're literally going to open stuff up. And then a week later, all the kids are going to die from the Wi-Fi in the schools. And they're going to shut things down again. And then it's going to get really bad. That's the worst case scenario is they don't let people out for a few more months. I think people are going to start protesting. You should look up Brian Bander. He got mercury poisoning and killed himself because it got so bad. Like he couldn't fix the mercury poisoning? If they open everything up, people will die en masse because of radiation. That's what they might do. I mean, that's what I'm assuming they're going to do. It's hard to say. It's because right now what they seem to be doing is they're taking things week by week. They're saying things getting better, things are going to open up, and then they just fear-monger the news and say, oh no, more and more people are dying, it's getting worse and worse and worse. Then they lock things down for 3 more weeks. Then they say, oh, no, things are getting better, we're going to open up soon. And then another thing comes in, no, it's getting worse. It's just gaslighting, changing the story over and over again, and it's just really testing the public. I think what was supposed to happen was they were supposed to lift the lockdown. They anticipated people were going to get really crazy, but they've realized how easy it is to manipulate the public and how people are just staying inside and listening to whatever they say. And they're just going to keep, if people want to be locked inside, they're going to keep us locked inside. I'll tell you that right now. If people don't start protesting and going outside and resisting, they're going to keep people locked inside. Why wouldn't they? If they see people are complicit and they listen, they're going to keep them inside. Is the 5 grams located in the streetlights? Yeah. I did a video on that I did a video on that a few weeks ago. The LED lamps are weaponry. It's military weaponry. Have you heard about the robot dogs used to enforce social distancing orders in parks? Where are these dogs? Can I just destroy them with a baseball bat? I don't know what the game plan is, because if we can't hand out these flyers and get people somewhat aware of what's going on, we're fucked. All of this is orchestrated and controlled. I saw a local streetlight getting serviced just earlier today. Yeah, I should ask these assholes and test what they're doing. Do you think Cuomo will reopen schools this summer or wait until September? I just said what I think they're going to do. They've been doing this the whole way along. They've been saying, oh, things are getting better. And then they change their mind. No, things aren't getting better. I think it's stupid how Walmart and Target workers have to slum it while employment is paying more a week than they make. It is pretty sad. I mean, a lot of people are making less money, but some people are making more on unemployment than they were on their jobs. Well, there's still a bunch of Verizon trucks and cable trucks outside servicing stuff. I've seen tons of those electric trucks with cranes driving around lately. It's so painfully obvious, and I don't know what to do at this point. I was making a lot of videos about this 2-3 weeks ago, how they literally locked us inside to install Wi-Fi en masse and new Wi-Fi infrastructure kill grid, and no one seems to notice or care. How do you not think that's suspicious? I don't understand. Are you fucking stupid? Seriously, are you fucking stupid? They locked us inside. I know this doesn't really apply to you guys that are watching this, but the average person, are you just stupid? They locked you inside. They installed this Wi-Fi weaponry, and we know that it emits radiation, and that radiation is dangerous. And then kids start dying of a mysterious illness. Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? Is that it? That's it. Your stream is on the cars section of YouTube. Nice. We'll get some more viewers. Social distancing equals easier AI identification of individuals on camera. I don't see why that matters. I don't know why they're trying to track and trace everyone. And I also heard that it was easy. If people are 6 feet away, you can use the military weaponry on them. They made raw milk illegal to make us sick. That's part of the reason. The reason they banned lead paint is because it blocks radio waves. You'll see a shit ton of propaganda saying how dangerous lead paint is. Yet no one has died from lead paint. If someone engineer sees this whole 5 grams thing and starts testing the radiation, then he builds an EMP, how do you identify the... I don't know what you're asking. Go sleep with a router next to your head. Tell me how you sleep. What meter do you use to detect the frequencies from the 5 grams? I don't think it's going to be like a high frequency that's going to be where you're staying. I think you can detect I think you can detect the high EMF levels with just an average meter. 1,800 warning tickets got issued on a beach in Canada. Claims we will be back at square one if people defy lockdown rules. Summer 2020 canceled. This is communism. People have to oppose this and they just have to revolt. It's ridiculous. Literally turning into fucking communism. I hope we just fuck the government. I hate how I'm forced to lie to my family so that I'm not disowned for being a free thinker. Yeah, well, when they don't have, well, tell them this. Tell them what they're going to do. Tell them, hey, they're going to turn it into a communism. You're not going to have food in 6 months. They're brainwashing you. And 6 months from now, you say, I told you so. Did you make the video this morning or was it a repost? It's from a different channel. The guy posted that video 11 years ago. That video that I posted this morning was on another channel in the year 2011, or 9 years ago. Going outside is not a crime. Yeah, but I've said it several times. This is the perfect illusion. Create a fake illness so that people shame each other. People shame each other, and you're hated, and you're despised, and people want to hurt you because you go outside when it's not against the law. It's so weird you said that because my dad grew up in communist Poland and said this reminds him of his childhood in Poland. It's so like in the end, if we lose, is this going to be apocalypse? Will they do the whole grid blackout and kill people? I talked about that in a video. Carnivore. I'm assuming you saw that video I talked about where, and the thumbnail for that video was like a white van with a Mason symbol on it. There was some allegedly linked. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. There was some allegedly leaked secret projects. Pogo and Zypher, I believe. And Project Pogo was the gathering of the information of all the woke people, basically figuring out the 10, 15, 20 million people that are woke in the United States. And Project Zypher was the extermination of those people. So Project Zypher is hypothetically, towards the end of this year, there's blackouts where they go and gather up these people and they say they died from the virus or something. That's basically it. They're going to that's one allegedly leaked information, is that they're going to gather all of the opposition, all of the people that the 5, 10, 15% of the US that's against this, that realize what's going on, and they're going to kill them and then have the sheeple. Do you think all the protesters are controlled opposition? It's hard to say. There were a couple stories of, oh, these people, 20 people went out to protest and they all got sick from the virus. It's stupid shit. It's hard to say. It's hard to know what to do at this point because too many millions of people are part of the agenda and keeping the illusion alive. It's amazing how many people are keeping the illusion alive for their own self-benefit. It's absolutely sad that I am like the only person on YouTube speaking out against this in the nutrition and dietary circle. All the fitness influencers, all the vegan dieters, all the carnivore dieters, none of them are speaking about this because they're in the club. People come up with their own ridiculously stupid theories to reject the truth and justify their beliefs in the establishment's integrity. Yeah. They have no idea. They're completely delusional and brainwashed and stupid. It's self-destructive behavior. Anything of Bohemian Grove, any connections to the child sacrifice worship? I mean, you could talk about how these people torture and murder children, but that doesn't really matter right now. What we have to focus on is what we can do. I heard they want us to revolt so they can revoke guns and other freedoms. I mean, what are they going to try to destroy the United States? They want us to revolt, so then they're going to take our guns away so we can't protect ourselves with our Second Amendment right. Flat Earth shills are on overtime right now, yeah. Try to take the weapons away. In the Philippines, I heard that the government told their police to shoot anyone who leaves their house during quarantine. I saw that, yeah. Buttermore stuffing herself with vegan food and Abby Sharp is blasting her child. Oh, yo, we forgot to do the Abby Sharp video. Yo, Sunday, I'm just legit gonna post Abby. I'm not even gonna fucking film myself in the video. I'm gonna post I'm gonna repost her videos. Frank's not using his phone today. I got banned on Tinder. I don't know if I should make a video about it. I don't know if I got banned on Tinder because I had my bulge showing in a picture, or if I put in my profile seeking mail order Russian bride, and then I was banned. So I don't know why I was banned, but how is Abby Sharp blasting her child? She has a baby. I did a video on her a while ago. She has a baby monitor next to her. She has a baby monitor next to her kid, and it emits Bluetooth frequencies. Saw on Snapchat today, they were lockdown protesters ordering Subway with all their assault weapons on them. Make a video on the Tinder thing. I don't know how long. I could make I wanted to make a video on Tinder, but I don't know if I want to. I couldn't decide what to title the video, because I wanted to title the video I got banned on Tinder, but I also wanted to talk about why Tinder is useless. So like, I didn't want to title the video like how I got banned on Tinder and why Tinder is a waste of time. Make a Tinder video. Enjoyed the Chad Tefano on your Instagram. Yeah, I'll show you guys. This is my favorite Instagram filter. It's so funny. Let me show you guys. So, all right, hold on. This is definitely the best Snapchat filter. What's up? It's Chad Tefano. This is fucking hilarious. Yo, how funny is that? I look like a caveman. It looks so horrible, though. Hilarious. You guys like the Roman? This is definitely the best Snapchat filter. What's up? It's Chad Tefano. This is fucking hilarious. It's like my jaw looks fucking stupid. Should we take out our vibrating butt plugs because of 5? Oh, you know, that's actually a good one. Are all of these cam girls? Oh, you know what's fucking crazy? Yo, I didn't think of that. These cam girls with all these vibrating Bluetooth butt plugs and stuff. It's like the perfect infertility agenda. You're literally putting a Wi-Fi device up your coochie that's radiating your ovaries. How fucking crazy is that? How crazy is that? That's got to be a fucking that's a gold. That's a really good conspiracy. Predictions on when this thing ends seems endless. Okay, realistically, what's going to happen? Are they going to lock us down for a few more months? Are children going to die when they turn these devices on? Are they going to force vaccinations, and then what's going to happen after that? We have a general timeline of what's going to happen this year. The question is there going to be civil unrest, famine, and crazy shit this year, and the world's going to change permanently? Or is it going to go back to somewhat normalcy for a few years? We don't know. I can't grow any facial hair. Are women less susceptible to infertility from radiation than men? If you put a woman in the same environment as a man, they'd both have fertility issues. It's just having a cell phone next to your balls the cell phone is closer to your testicles than ovaries. The ovaries are at least in the body where there's some flesh between them. The balls are outside your body, so as you guys know. I'm worrying about a round 2, though. This is the thing. People need to understand round 2, wave 2. Is there a wave 2 of the flu? No. Wave 2 is them turning the fucking towers on higher frequencies and doing it. They're controlling it. How more obvious can it be? They just installed the towers where we're locked in our homes, and they're saying there's going to be a wave 2. What do you think they're going to fucking do? Most people with young children use baby monitors. Most people are fucking idiots. What do you want me to tell you, dude? Most kids feed their kids. Hey, listen, most parents feed their kids soy formula. And when their son starts looking at other boys' pee-pees, they fucking wonder why. Why is my son looking at other boys' pee? Why? Because you fed him soy formula, you fucking dummy. What do you expect to happen? Enjoy your fairy boy son. I swear to fucking God, I'm going to lose my mind. I swear to God. Women have more permanent damage, I believe. That might be true because that's actually a good point because the eggs and the ovaries stay there. The eggs and the ovaries are there, whereas the male continually makes new sperm. So hypothetically, if your sperm was fucked, at least you can fix it. If your eggs are fucked, can you fix them? I don't know. It takes longer. What's the best oil or something to use in the sun to get a tan? Vitamin D3. I sell a moisturizing cream on Frankie's Naturals that has D3 in it. Or you could just get my vitamin D from Organ Supplements. You rub this on your body, you're gonna tan faster than ever. You guys see, I'm still tan. I'm still tan. I haven't been in the sun in like 3 months. How much honey would be too much a day for heavy activity? I don't know. You can go pretty crazy with the honey. Just don't give yourself like some gut issues. Hey Brian King X, thanks for the $20, man. Congratulations on being the first. Congratulations on being the first donation on the new channel. The first super chat donation after we got monetized. How did you become so fiercely independent? Someone else is exposing the COVID stuff. Don't hate me because I'm vegan. Hey, my friends who are carnies who I directly buy your products. How did you become so fiercely independent? I mean, I started after I left community college when I was younger. I started bartending and doing my own thing, and it took a lot of trial and error. It took a lot of trial and error for me to make money on my own without any guidance. So when I started doing the YouTube stuff and the business stuff, it's why I didn't sell out. You know, when ButcherBox came to me and offered me money, and when other companies came to me and offered me money, I said, fuck that, I'm going to make my own companies. And it's been taking longer and it's harder to do, and I'm probably not making as much money as I could have, but at least I own the companies and I have my integrity. Does Wi-Fi still affect you strongly if the router is downstairs? Oh, you guys, I got to do a video on how to avoid Wi-Fi stuff. I'm just trying to get products to sell you guys so you can protect yourselves, because yeah, you could turn stuff off, but you need paint, you might need clothing, you might need fabric and stuff. Fatty liver from all the honey. Fatty liver will only happen if there's other factors present. Skin gets dry and breaks out when I tan my face. If you put nothing on your face and that happens, I would be worried about nutrient imbalances. What are your plans moving forward with the content? I mean, I'm going to try to throw in some nutrition-related stuff here and there. And maybe some more like vlogs and days of eating. Hopefully I can just get some sleep and I'll feel better when I'm filming the videos. I'm straight, I promise, but your abs are sexy as fuck. You say the same thing, like, this is the thing. Like, you say you're straight, and then some guy comes up to you, but he looks like Megan Fox or some shit. You kind of start wondering if you're straight, but I guess that's an exception. Just saw the new LED lights across from an elementary school. It's evil. Yeah, put up the posters. At least unplug the Wi-Fi at night. Yeah, the most important thing is to turn everything off at night. Is fatty liver from high fructose and high fat? Technically, no. You have to have something present. You have to have iron toxicity present. You have to have omega-6 present, and you probably have to have vitamin A retinol toxicity present. Not necessarily that, but like a D3 deficiency. Tanning is terrible for your skin. I've been tanning in tanning beds every day for like the past, or was a lot for the past 5-6 years. And I feel like I've been looking worse over the past year, but that's mainly because of my sleep and the iron overload. I feel like, if anything, tanning and getting sun has improved my skin. And you have to, and when someone says tanning is terrible for your skin, makes you look old and wrinkled, okay, tell me why, tell me what happens. Does tanning damage your skin? Yeah, but your body's supposed to heal it. What guy looks like? Well, Megan Fox is technically a guy, so we'll talk about that another day. Got the sirloin, cap, ribeyes, and liver. It's great, thanks. Yeah, we're happy with the products we have on Frankie's Free Range Meat. We're just trying to save up money and try to get infrastructure to keep providing you guys with quality animal foods. Again, the goal is really, you know, we're filling out. I have the paperwork right here. We're filling out a farm loan. We're going to try to get a loan for a farm to get you guys dairy and eggs by the end of this year. But with what's going on in the world right now, who knows if we'll be able to. At what age are facial bones fully developed? Faces change throughout your lifetime depending on your chewing pattern and the nutrients available to your body. But in order to get optimal facial development, it starts at contraception. I've you know what? I'm not going to explain this. Watch my video I have a video titled "Does Mewing Work" or something, where I've explained all this in depth. Basically, there are babies that come out of the womb that have drastically different facial widths and structures. A lot of the facial development is predetermined in the womb and the mother's diet. Just want to give you props for always crushing, bro. Had to send this one after the first one was sent. How we should just keep it going. Hey, Mike, thanks for the support, man. I'm glad you guys enjoy what I'm doing. Any news on the lamb brain supplier? I think we should have some in a week or two. That's funny. You used to have a guitar player in my band with long blonde hair. Across a crowded, dimly lit bar, we'd be like, who's that hot chick over there? Damn, it's Greg again. Conception, not contraception, Frank. Conception, not contraception. Oh yeah, my brain is fried. Yeah, conception, when you get pregnant. You still doing the mastic gum? Yeah, I'm chewing it usually every day. Little word slip up. Your bodybuilding gains are awesome. You should keep them. We'll give it a few more months. We'll see how things go. Have you heard about the conspiracy of Michelle Obama being a man? If you guys think Michelle Obama is a woman, you're a fucking idiot. Yo, there's literally fucking pictures of her with her balls out in a dress, and like she's fucking twice the size of Obama. You guys are fucking. I can't deal with these fucking conspiracies. It's not a fucking conspiracy, dude. Get rid of that fucking. That word needs to be removed from the dictionary. Megan Fox is actually River Phoenix. Oh, that's an interesting. I haven't heard that one yet. Except my friend's house who has no Wi-Fi lives over by a man-made channel near the Long Island Sound. Yeah, you slept well, right? Hotels can be very high Wi-Fi environments. What's the TikTok? How does the TikTok song go? What is it like? I don't know if your brain is fried from all the Molly you take, but that's like the perfect TikTok song for the Wi-Fi. Let me see if I could find it on YouTube. I don't know if your brain is fried from all the Molly you take. Your brain is scrambled from all the Molly.
I tried to commit suicide in my case.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys both was fucking.
Hey. Hey. You not having fun?
I don't know if this is it.
Yeah, me neither. You want to do Molly?
Not gone through someone's.
She doesn't let me.
Have fun.
Thank you.
So this is right.
That's what I
Told me about on his,
like all the Molly.
Oh, here
I
it
don't know
is.
if you told me about on his phone.
I don't know if your brain is all scrambled from like all the Molly you take, but I never said that. If you spread a lie like that, I will fucking come for you. We good?
It's like we need a meme for that. I don't know if your brain is scrambled for all the Wi-Fi you take. The TikTok laugh out loud. I got to do that one. I need a good caption. What can we do the caption for TikTok? 5 grams isn't dangerous. Laugh out loud. Does anyone? Yeah, that's what we could do. Laugh out loud. Do you do consultations for dog diets? You can look up the Prey model diet. The Michael thing is fake. It's to keep you from finding out who she really is, probably. Frank watching cheerleader TV. Yeah, the dog diet stuff, you can look up the raw Prey model diet. Are there truly 2 forms of vitamin D? I believe Weston Price studied this, like 2 forms of animal vitamin D. Killed by 5 grams, but died of COVID. Yep. I noticed towards the middle and ending of these lives, your energy gets higher. Maybe it's because I've been getting blasted with UVB. Could also be that like I ate so much raw honey that my blood sugar tanked before the live stream, and now I'm feeling a little better. Look up Orb of Confusion first video on YouTube. Make a meme out of 5 grams from that. What is it about? Please someone make a meme with the brain scramble scene. I don't know if your brain is scrambled from all the Wi-Fi you take, but don't ever spread a lie like that again or I'll fucking come for you. There are like 8 forms of D3. What do you mean metabolite? Like the different metabolites of it as it gets used in your body? Can opening the windows get you enough vitamin D if the sun is shining in at you and you feel it burning your skin? Attacked by murder hornets but died of COVID. What happened to Frankie the Face? I haven't had too much creative juices flowing lately, but we'll see. Those scripts used to come to me. Like, I would just think of them. Did you ever want to go to college to study nutrition? I took some nutrition and dietetics courses are just nonsense. Complete nonsense, brainwashing bullshit. Orb of Confusion. Let's check it out. Orb of Confusion. Is it SpongeBob? What?
And now this town belongs to Man Ray.
Not so fast, archvillain. We still have the Orb of Confusion. Take this.
Oh, this is fucking perfect.
Well, this
Yo, if someone can make me, if any of you guys are good video editors, I gotta find someone to do a 5 grams meme with this shit. It's like, we have the Orb of Confusion, and he pulls up like a Wi-Fi tower, like a 5 grams tower, and they just go, bleh. That's fucking hilarious. We can do all the 5 grams. I don't like the 5 grams memes though, because they just get really heavily censored. Let me bring up, you guys know the one from, you guys remember the live stream? You guys probably remember. Most of you guys were probably there. We did the live stream a couple of like weeks back where we made the 5 grams meme.
Wireless companies in the U.S. say they'll have to install about 300,000 new antennas for the rollout of 5G.
Every wireless company is working to build its own 5G network.
Do you have any 5G antennae in your neighborhood yet?
It's coming soon, though. It's coming soon. It's coming soon, though. It's coming soon.
That's like the high. These get heavily censored though because then they censor anything related to it. The video where you taped a lemon to a tree was hilarious. Yeah, the Carnivore Goes Vegan where I duct taped the melon to the tree. No, that was really funny. This is my favorite. Nah, she just put 5 grams on the orb, lol. Yeah, all you have to do is I can probably do that myself. Literally just edit the video to put 5 grams on the orb. Do you like intellectual women? My cousin is single. If you're not busy Friday night, she loves you, man. It looks like Jennifer Aniston. Well, Jennifer Aniston's a man, so I'm a little worried about that. Tell her to DM me on Instagram. Thanks for the voice, homie. Keep preaching. What are your thoughts on blue and red states sticking with their party in decisions to reopen or not? Example, Florida and Kentucky versus California and New York. I think everyone should just open. It's kind of stupid. Weston Price discovered there are more forms of vitamin D other than D2 and D3. That's why I'd have to look into that. I don't really know. I guess that would answer the question of the effectiveness of the supplements versus the sun. I'm still laughing at the orb of confusion. Yeah, let's watch that again. That was funny.
And now this town belongs to Man Ray.
Not so fast, archvillain. We still have the orb of confusion. Take this.
Well, that was easy.
Who's Man Ray? The government? Oh, you know? Yo, SpongeBob holds up a 5-gram cell phone. SpongeBob holds up a 5-gram cell phone. It's a cell phone. No, Patrick holds up. This turns into a cell phone that says 5 grams on it. And then he turns it on, and then Man Ray has to be photoshopped as like who's he gonna be photoshopped as? Like like Uncle Sam or something? That's what we could do. Frank, I thought you liked manly looking women. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find someone. I'm gonna see if I could find someone to do that video editing work. Photoshop the orb to be a 5-gram cell phone, and then Photoshop Man Ray to be Uncle Sam. I can't take it. I'm dying of laughter. Is Michelle really Michael, and is Jennifer really a man? Possibly. Frank, we need this. Photoshop it as Bill Gates or Fauci. Bill Gates or Fauci. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. A Comcast worker. I don't think people would know what a Comcast worker looked like, though. It's not that obvious. You could just put fucking Bill Gates' head on him, yeah. Vitamin D2 is the plant form. It doesn't work. Man Ray, is that his name? I don't even know what his name is. Man Ray should be Dr. Fauci. It's funny. Dies of meth overdose, gets labeled as COVID. Laugh out loud. Best foods to eat to remineralize teeth. Magnesium, very important. Be like seaweed and chocolate. High quality chocolate. Bill Gates or Fauci would be best. What do you think of the Bible predicting the New World Order and the microchips? It's not predicting it. They wrote the Bible. These people that are in charge of the world, they wrote the Bible. So you're not, that's why I'm against Christianity. You're not supposed to believe in what they fucking wrote, because if you believe in the Bible and you believe in what they wrote, that's exactly what they want you to do, because by believing it, you give up your free will, and that lets them, by the natural laws of this planet, do whatever they want to you. Are phytoestrogens found in fruit? Maybe if they're sprayed with certain chemicals. Naturally occurring phytoestrogens in fruit, I think that would vary from fruit to fruit. How do you supplement iodine? I have an iodine supplement on my website. That's a pretty low dose. We're gonna up the dose next time a little bit. You could use, seaweed and seafood. Sometimes you have concerns about the pollution. Seaweed's pretty reliable though. How do I supplement iodine? I made a lot of bone broth with seaweed. Whenever I make bone broth, I put a lot of seaweed in it, and that's how I get my iodine. I'm assuming a decent amount of iodine leaches out of the seaweed into the bone broth. SpongeBob should be Redditors. Definitely. Just a fucking Reddit hive mind head. Can you digest fruit? I can digest the glucose in fruit, but the sucrose and the fructose just go right through me. If you believe someone else's authorship literally, then you give up free will in some senses. It is their creation. That's what I mean. If you believe in the Bible and the scriptures, then you believe in what they're saying. Natural sleeping position and surface to humans. The most important thing is that you're grounded and you're like grounded with the earth. I don't know. I used to sleep on my stomach. Now I sleep on my back. There was some like there you can look into stuff about how humans used to sleep. But the most important thing is that you're in circadian rhythm and that you're grounded. The actual sleeping position is probably not nearly as important. Can you just eat the seaweed itself instead of drinking the seaweed water? Yeah, but it's usually you have to soak seaweed to make it edible. Gluten intolerance is from Roundup. Yeah, no, the American wheat is the problem, not the wheat itself. Do you still eat figs since you said it's your favorite fruit? No, I haven't had figs in years. Maybe I tried some figs a couple years ago. I haven't had them in years. If I saw some like really nice organic figs, would I buy them? I don't know. When I eat dairy on an empty stomach, I feel like kind of weak, like low blood sugar. It's hard to address that with a simple answer. Sleeping on your stomach is terrible for digestion and posture. It's definitely terrible for posture. My family sends me raw organic Oaxacan chocolate occasionally. Yeah, chocolate's one of my favorite foods. How do I become grounded in an apartment? I don't think the grounding in the grounding in a house doesn't work because the levels of EMF and electricity are not natural. So you might see people plugging themselves like into a wall or something and like saying they're grounded, but I've never been able to sleep grounded plugged into a wall because I think the electric frequencies are too high. Make beef fat more palatable. I have a video, Matthias, where I added some honey to it. Japanese seasoned nori is a tasty to eat seaweed snack. Yeah, a lot of these Asian markets have some like really tasty, seaweed stuff that's easy to eat. Should I avoid calcium because of 5 grams? It's important to make sure that your calcium metabolism is in check. Some of you guys might remember they were saying, oh, well, some people in their 30s and 40s are getting strokes now from COVID, but it's really radiation affecting the calcium channels, and there's probably a mechanism there with radiation affecting calcium channels and giving people strokes, causing blood clots. Explain this plugging into a wall thing. In every electrical socket, you have the eyes and the mouth. The mouth of the electrical socket is the ground. The ground is basically a copper rod that's shoved into the earth. It's grounded. So if you get electrocuted and you're grounded, the current will flow into the earth. But if you're not grounded and you get electrocuted, it's just going to discharge into you and you're going to get fucking fried. I heard there's a proper continuous power supply that can give you a proper grounding contact even in urban areas. I was trying to ground on a copper pipe, but the problem is the copper pipe where I was trying to ground, my neighbor's smart meter was actually blasting into the copper pipes and causing very high levels of Wi-Fi frequencies in the copper ground. So it's really confusing because when you're in a city or a suburban environment, the grounding is not effective because the native frequencies are not native levels due to the new modern infrastructure. So I might try grounding on a different socket, or I might try grounding on a different pipe. What food is the highest in K2? Usually raw cheese is the only food that people have access to that has high K2. Yeah, seaweed is on my Amazon shop. Hey Frank, why do so many people hate you? My video today, The Secret Covenant, and my video tomorrow is going to be explaining the Secret Covenant. And that's basically it. These people that dislike me are part of that group of people that swore that blood death oath against me. I mean, against anyone that opposed. There's a good quote in the Secret Covenant. I'll just bring. It's like I'm not going to bring it up, but it goes like, when a light shines among them, we will extinguish that light with ridicule or death. 7 new cases and 1 more death in Canada. What a scary plague. This is ruthless. Do the grounding bands on your Amazon work for the shoes? So what's the solution against the strokes? Zinc? No, stop getting blasted with radiation. Do magnets do anything to disrupt EMF? I mean, magnetic fields are different a different type of field, and the only way to displace a magnetic field is to, I mean, this is fucking, listen, the fact that I'm talking about this stuff and it's way above my pay grade means that we're fucked, basically. We're fucked. You know how many haters I have? What was really funny, and I'm going to put this in the updated fitness video, the fitness equipment video. People are on my, there were at least 10 comments that were literally like, haha, you deserve to get ripped off for $7,000. You're an idiot. You're a loser. What? So now you ripped them off and you got free equipment. You just wanted free equipment. I was fucking laughing so hard. I was like, man, these fucking shills must be getting paid some good money to really just make shit up like this. That's fucking hilarious. That was so funny. I was reading those hate comments on the Fitness Equipment Empire video like, what the, man, these people will really fucking come up with anything. Very, very funny. What types of Wi-Fi clothing are you going to sell? I don't know. We might not be able to get it. I've been trying to find someone to make it. We might just sell lead paint. If I sell lead paint, there's going to be 10 people making a video about me like, oh, Frank Tufano's killing people selling lead paint. When they literally, like, what do you think they paint fucking bridges with? It's lead paint. Lead paint is used in a lot of commercial applications. Same for the hydrochloroquine chills. Yo, I need to make a video. I seriously need to make a video going through the fucking comments on that and calling out those idiots. Saying, yeah, I was right, you fucking pricks. You hydroxychloroquine bullshit chills. What culture that Weston Price study were considered the healthiest? They were all incredibly healthy. It just appeared that the more animal foods they ate, the taller they were. That was basically it. They were taller and stronger if they ate more animal foods. I see some really mean ones on your Instagram comment section. Oh, compared to my YouTube, my Instagram is really bad. My Instagram is like only haters. Good documentaries about 5 grams. I don't really remember off the top of my head. There might be one. Why is the fat in grass-fed beef yellow? The carotenoids in the beef. I think by native frequencies, he just means a lack of EMF, so adding frequencies would just be adding EMF noise. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. By native frequencies, I mean no unnatural modern EMF. Does the hate get to you? I don't really care about the hate. It is discouraging that you're shadow banned, though. Like, being shadow banned is very discouraging. Twitter is toxic, but even a lot of the dumbasses there are waking up. Yeah, they're literally dumbasses. I think in native vegans watch documentaries, put it that way. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Even just like, even still this year, you'll see people saying, oh, watch What the Health, watch Cowspiracy. I have a feeling a lot of these people that are posting comments like that on social media are just paid shills. What is shadow banned? It basically means that your channel is intentionally suppressed and it doesn't get views because they don't want you to get a following. Do you see yourself ever making a lot of money? What do you mean a lot of money? If I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to make a shitload of money because I have integrity and I have good business ideas. I noticed that most well-developed vegan men are leaving it recently. I mean, there's definitely some food supply concerns coming up later this year. Natural source of EMF be? Like what emits frequencies and vibrations? Everything, there's magnetic fields and radio wave fields and electric fields naturally occurring on the earth from every living being. It's just the levels that we have from our modern electronic devices are much higher. The way that birds and whales and animals like migrate and tell where they're going is through those frequencies. It sucks that YouTube does that despite all the work and money you put into it. Well, that's what happens when you don't sell out. Have you ever considered making your own social media? What do you mean? I mean, I've been trying to post more consistently on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. But I don't really know. I mean, my Instagram's been shadow banned for like 2 years now. And it just doesn't grow or anything. So I don't know if I should remake the Instagram. I don't really know what to do. Did you know they set safety standards for EMF in the 80s and don't do any more research? I did a video, my video on microwaves, which was heavily censored, spoke about how Russia banned microwaves in the 80s and how cell phones were banned and use of cell phones for children and pregnant women was banned and not recommended. The information is scary that's out there. And people are just not intelligent enough to realize it. Like if you go up to someone and say, hey, why did Russia ban microwaves in the 80s? What is their response to that going to be? Seriously, how can you respond to that? You ask someone, why did Russia ban microwaves and cell phones in the 80s? Why did they do it? Frank's tweets are the funniest. Yeah, yo, when I'm on Twitter, it's funny. Like I told de Blasio, yo, we should just go look at my Twitter if you want to laugh at some really funny shit. What negative health effects does vitamin D3 have that they started putting in the milk? That's a vitamin synergy problem. Lack of magnesium. All right, so lack of magnesium. Basically, you have a lack of certain nutrients in the diet and an excess of certain nutrients in the diet. And the standard American diet is orchestrated to make an excess of certain nutrients like retinol and iron and stuff that make you very sick. They're actively suppressing and avoiding research because they know it's harmful. Exactly. Frankie Boy used to do the outfit of the day on Instagram. Yeah, like fucking 3 years ago. I used to try to post fitness outfits. My wardrobe is still the same, and I never really showed you guys my wardrobe. Maybe I should do a wardrobe video to lighten up the mood a little bit. I don't really know though, like how interesting that would be. Why is pasteurization bad? Well, when a food is heated, it lowers its digestive ability. It's harder for your body's enzymes to break down the protein and fat structures. Frank, if you go to 15.ai, you can get a SpongeBob text-to-speech if you want to do a voiceover for the 5 grams meme. What do you mean? Did you used to be into fashion? Not really. It's just when I was a kid, I never had clothes that fit me. So when I was older and I started making my own money, I wanted to make sure I had a wardrobe so I was comfortable wearing my whatever clothes I was wearing. I actually have a giant bag right here of like Brooks Brothers shirts and slacks that I have to get tailored. That that I bought used on like Amazon and eBay and shit. My whole wardrobe is used clothes. So I'll literally get like Brooks Brothers shirts for like 15, 20 bucks each, and I'll buy 10 of them. I'll just tailor them. Try on a range of bikinis. I should just do some fucking swimsuit hauls and shit. I don't like it when they use things in your past against you. It doesn't really matter because, and not to sound like a dick, but like if I'm more intelligent, more attractive, and I work harder than them, I don't really care because they're going to lose. They know they can't fucking win. I talked about this on like a live stream a couple months ago. I was like, you guys chose the worst guy to not be on your team. Like, you guys tried to get someone handsome to fucking be a carnivore dieter. They literally tried to get someone handsome to be a carnivore dieter. They tried to get someone intelligent to be a carnivore dieter. They tried to get someone into weightlifting to be a carnivore dieter. And I still beat all of them. It's fucking hilarious. They were like, oh, this guy's handsome, he's smart, he's funny, he's a weightlifter. Let's put one of each of these guys in there and try to steal his audience. And it didn't fucking work. I think it's funny. Usually these Mason pricks are pretty good at infiltrating industries and stealing shit, but they haven't done it too well in the context of the carnivore diet. It's probably a first for them. They're not used to that shit. Do you own denim? I have some jeans and I have a denim jacket. Speedo hauls. We're gonna open the OnlyFans. I was so tempted, like the OnlyFans stuff, because I can't do that though because of my business and my partners and stuff. But it would be nice to do that and just make enough money for the farm really, really fast before the world ends. Who are you calling handsome? I don't know. That's what all the Tinder girls call me, handsome. So I don't know until they find out how tall I am. Drop a video on colostrum benefits. Colostrum just made me sick, so I can't really. I gotta do more experiments on that. Minoxidil and finasteride, is it worth it? I still haven't done my hair loss course yet. Where do you buy used clothes if you have money, Flanky? eBay and mostly eBay. What is causing these strange house fires? I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's direct energy weapon related. Is jerky coming back? We're not. You guys have been asking me about jerky for like a year. We're not going to have jerky because we don't have dehydrators or anything to make it. We might try to get a commercial dehydrator in our new facility to make jerky, but probably not for a while. The dehydrator and the jerky and stuff is going to be something we do when we're on the farm. Apparently colostrum makes facial hair grow quickly. That's the first time I've heard that. Did you return your exercise equipment? I mean, you have to wait for the quarantine to be lifted because I have to hire people to move it. Why do you buy used clothes if you have money? Because they're like the same thing. Like I can't listen guys, I drive a $2,000 car. Like I don't spend money on stuff because I don't want to. Like if I like these shoes I have, these Allen Edmonds are like retail for like $500. I got them for like $50. Yeah, they're not as nice. They're not brand new, but like I don't want to spend $500 for shoes. If I can buy something used in like 80% of the condition it normally is, I'd rather buy that. 2001 Taurus. Legit, I'm actually like, we might have to ditch the Taurus because I'm having problems with girls now. Like, I'll get some date with this like smoke show of a fucking girl, and I'll literally have to go rent a car to fucking pick her up. It's fucking embarrassing. It's fucking funny though. This one chick from fucking this one hood chick though, I picked her up in the tour. I fucking can't. Makes sense. You spend money on what truly matters. I spent fucking $40,000 last year on YouTube advertising for fucking jack shit. So I should have bought a fucking Mercedes instead, to be honest. I'd be a lot happier. Get a Tesla. I posted a story on my Instagram yesterday. Can someone give me a Tesla so I can test how much radio wave comes out of the battery? And I can crash fucking Tesla stock and short it? That was literally my plan. I was going to fucking make a viral Tesla video how Teslas are killing people. And I was going to short Tesla stock. I don't think it would work though. I think the video would just get censored and they'd fucking inflate the stock and I'd lose a lot of money. Get a new car with your exercise equipment return money. I'm going to buy gym equipment. You know what's fucking funny? I reached out to Rogue Fitness. I was like, hey, I saw a bunch of your shills in my comment section saying how good your equipment was. Did you guys want to sponsor me or give me a discount on some equipment? And they were like, oh, we allocated all of our budget this year, but I can give you a custom quote. Like, how many fucking YouTube subscribers do I need to get a discount on some gym equipment? Fuck Rogue Fitness. I'm gonna talk shit about Rogue Fitness. I'm not spending $700 for a fucking barbell. I don't know. We'll do it the ghetto way. We'll go to some Italian dude on fucking Long Island and buy his gym equipment. If you type in 15.ai on Google, it will bring you to a website with a bunch of famous character TTS. You can use a SpongeBob text-to-speech for the 5 grams meme. Oh, okay. So I can voice over. Wait, where is it though? Oh, here we go. Yeah, but where's the? Oh, I'll look at this later. It's an app. Okay, I'll look at it later. So I can voice over, but I still have to edit it. The weight price gouging is ridiculous. Dude, all these fucking gym shops online are sold out of shit. But I think a lot of gyms are going to close, so there should be some auctions where you can get really cheap equipment soon. Buy the SP 500 index fund. Guys, stock market is gambling. Don't feel like losing my fucking money. Charging $200 for a $45 Walmart bar? Yeah, right. You should date a girl that doesn't care about the car you drive. The thing about girls in New York, literally like 98% of them want a guy that's over 6 feet tall. Yet there's a conflict of interest there because I think only like 4 or 5% of guys are over 6 feet tall. All right, thanks, Deluxe. I'll check that out later. Women want lockdown till they need dick. It's actually hilarious how girls go a week without sex and they're complaining about not getting sex. I was talking about this like 2 months ago. Once banks implement negative interest rates, all assets are going to skyrocket in price. Yeah, I don't really know what the stock market moves are. I mean, I have some money that I want to invest, but brand new gym by my house opened in February. I had just enrolled before COVID, probably going out of business. I gotta find out where to go to these gym auctions. The hot dog TikTok though, haha. Yeah, no, that wasn't too popular. If you guys have ever been on TikTok, like, it's like an excuse for women to be whores. I saw this this was horrible. I don't even want to say it. Never mind, I can't. It's like these girls are these like 18-year-old girls are making TikToks about how they want to be tied up and beat up. There was one TikTok where, like, I wish I saved it. It was like, how many times have you had sex? 4. And how many times did you come? Once. And when she said once, she was in the hospital with 2 black eyes. That's the current state of our young woman. That's what it is. I thought TikTok was for kids. I don't really know. I did some TikToks for like a week and then I gave up. It's kind of fun and easy. TikTok is kind of fun and easy. It's like 10 minutes of work every day to figure out what TikTok you want to do, to film it, but TikTok is OnlyFans but watered down. They just want a daddy. OnlyFans has blown up lately with all the lockdown stuff and people losing their jobs. I repeat this tweet like every day. This guy on Twitter said, like, was OnlyFans your only plans when you turned 18? It's hilarious. What would you do if you loved a woman and she slept with 20 dudes? Add a 0 to that number, buddy. The last time I was with a girl that only slept with 20 dudes, she was like barely legal age to have sex with. Let's just leave it at that. You're lucky if Summer Rae is making an OnlyFans. Well, she can make an OnlyFans and just post bikini pictures and shit. Like, OnlyFans doesn't have to be, if you have a large platform, you don't even have to post nudes and stuff on OnlyFans. You could put more effort into TikTok. I don't even post every day. I could probably post every day. Yeah, I wanted to do like I have some funny ideas. I hear TikTok is Chinese data collection. I've heard that a lot. Well, I mean, this live stream has kind of gone. For the last hour, we haven't even talked about the Toyota Corolla. So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to... If you guys have any more questions, I guess we can wrap this up in like 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, we're almost on like hour 40-minute mark. No Toyota Corolla or nutrition. Yeah, I don't know what live stream we're gonna do on Thursday. Maybe we'll do a carnivore diet Q&A on Thursday. Are people really such simps that they pay money for pictures? Well, a lot of girls will be like, they'll be on dating apps and on Instagram and shit, and a guy will DM them and then they'll be like, oh, I'll go out with you if you subscribe to my OnlyFans. And they do shit like that. Hey, Ashley, have a good night. What happened to the TikTok, the "You Was at the Club" song? I gotta redo that one. More nutrition videos again? Maybe. V Gaines had his stomach cut open again? That's not good. Will they force vaccines? I don't think they'll be able to. I think people will refuse to get injected. Can't force people to do anything. The forcing a vaccine is basically poison. It doesn't cure the illness. It doesn't do anything. It's just poison. The sad part is they could make vaccines that aren't harmful, but they choose to put very poisonous elements in them. But guys, chat's a little slow, so I guess we're just gonna wrap this up, and then let me know what video topics or what live streams you guys would like to do. Next week. I'm gonna try to end this live stream. I think there's an issue with I think there's a problem with the YouTube software, so I'll try to end it and Michael Black for a little bit. But I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video. And